vanish into dark. Future now and past, vanish into dark. When it all mixes up, drowned in pain, I lost my mind. There's no good about in there. Drowned in gain, I lost my mind. There's no good about in there. Vanish into dark. It is hopelessness filled by the light. A piece of desire, a piece of dreams. It's here for out on the edge of the world. And then after that, will that dream still go on? I hope that it's not the end of sorrow and joy. Vanish into dark. Future now and past, vanish into dark. When it all mixes up, drowned in pain, I lost my mind. There's no good about in there. Drowned in gain, I lost my mind. There's no good about in there. Vanish into dark. It is hopelessness filled by the light. Drive piles into the footprints behind. Don't forget to respect for pain. Drowned in pain, I lost my mind. There's no good about in there. Drowned in gain, I lost my mind. There's no good about in there. Drowned in pain, I lost my mind. There's no good about in there. Drowned in gain, I lost my mind. There's no good about in there. Vanish into dark. Future now and past, vanish into dark. When it all mixes up, vanish into dark. It's the sweet smell of death, vanish into dark. Triple hope never speaks out. Path to liberty, compress the sky. The broken world will cry for humanity. I once had some sweet memories. Each world remains all the same. How can I remember those moments, sweetheart? Tell me, tell me. If there's a man who can make anything, give me the tools to live in the past. It's all gone down so deep I can't see anymore. If that's not the way to go, let me carve your way. I'm a shadow always with you.
Hey everyone! We're watching some Guilty Gear Strive again. Basically, Season Pass 1 just ended, and, oh god, sorry, I have a bruise on my leg, and I just bonked it. That does not feel great. Okay, but, yeah, new DLC for Guilty Gear. It's another story involving the Scrub Squad, all the characters that weren't in the actual story mode. Yeah, this takes place not in the USA. So, let's check it out. While the incident in America triggered by Oscar R. Kreutz's surrender unfolds, Special Brigade Commander Ramlethal Valentine heads to the outskirts of Illyria after receiving a report of an emergency. There, she finds a girl who closely resembles Bedman, who once worked with the Universal Will against mankind. You guys know Bedman from Guilty Gear Xrd, which we'll be watching tonight. Kai Kisk carved his name into history. Kai, the charismatic young king, had countless heroism things. However, such tales only tell one side of the story of Kai's extraordinary stuff. This is not Kai Kiske's story. This is but one episode. Wow, that was... Along his path to bringing humankind and gears... Why are you so fast, game? Alright, another story's happening. I should probably turn the volume up, actually.
Viken.
And you are?
Illyria Special Brigade Commander
Technically, she's riding the train, not biking.
Oh. I take it my name's on your list of potential insurgents.
No. It's on my list of emergency consultants. You're not here by chance, are you?
This girl seems to be lost. Delilah. That's all she told me. I assume it's her name.
She looks tired as fuck. I can kind of relate.
There.
Oh, okay, good job.
Avenge my brother.
Found chaos. Good job, Delilah.
Why?
God, we really need a Guilty Gear movie. Like, I want to watch this in theaters.
Is that a child? Why? Don't like kids? I like them fine as long as they stay on the ground. A kid's a kid. Don't you see what's going on with her?
She can't control her power.
She's having a tantrum.
Energy can't stop expanding.
All right, spill it. What are you planning to do
Please
with her?
stand back. It's dangerous.
Answer me. I'm the one who got here first. Now let me...
Doesn't matter who you are. Incapacitation is our top priority now.
Incapacitation? What the hell are you saying? She's just a kid, damn it!
Can you see the city down there? That
You know,
kid
the one
is
that
about
this
to wipe
orb is
out
floating above?
everything in a 9-kilometer radius, including 120,000 people.
She's going to jump somewhere far away. The blast will destroy the city. Even if it's not her intention, she still has the power to do so. She's as strong or stronger than she was back in the cradle.
Somewhere far away. The White House.
Shouldn't put those trees in the way of the train, huh?
Be careful.
Thank you. Any backup?
May Squad is on their way. Shouldn't we check in with the capital about this?
There's no need.
4 adults against 1 little girl. We can handle this.
Stay calm. What's the worst that can happen?
That sphere could rupture. It could be half a day, it could be a second.
Then what? What happens after half a day or a second? Let the capital focus on the attack on the White House.
Earth-shattering kaboom.
This matter falls to us to handle.
But there's no way we can evacuate all the civilians by ourselves. Our best chance may be to attack the girl directly.
Wait!
Batman!
Nah, just the bed. I realized that maybe we should have finished Guilty Gear Xr's story before this. Whatever.
What the hell is this thing?
I know what's going on. I can explain it.
Dead man.
We're in hell with him.
Dead Man has evolved into Dead Man. I wonder if we're gonna get Delilah as DLC for this game. I mean, she's really prominent in this story. So maybe neat if she
Why
played
is he
like
attacking
Carl
us?
Clover
Because Hughes
where
takes
the
protect the
bed is like a
idiot.
secondary, I guess, character that you play as with Delilah. The Virgin Dead Man versus the Chad by Ken.
To hell with this. This is why I hate wearing armor.
Is that our boy Sin? Holy shit! I was not expecting to see Sin in this game. I thought they just sort of forgot about him.
She's that important to you, huh? Sorry for the misunderstanding, but look at her. She's crying. We can't just abandon her. Help's on its way.
Who dat?
Just
That's
believe.
Sin Kisuke. That's Kai Kisuke's son. If you remember from the other Guilty game that we're watching, he's the guy with the fluffy hair who's friends with Ram. Apparently he grew up like Trunks.
Should we really be fighting now?
Brother. What do I do? I tried to stop it, but it's way too much for me.
Also nice to see you, Daybright.
He's buying us time.
Interesting. So is Bedman in the bed? My Ken's just losing it.
Come with me.
pokers. We got. Oh, you finally came around on sheet poker, huh? It's a fun minigame. So is Bedman's mind inside his bedmech? You wanna be a good player? I mean, it's kind of like me in this game, right? I'm not good at Guilty Gear, but I have fun doing it. Just don't bet money on it, and you're good. Bet like Twizzlers or something.
A girl?
Doctor?
How dreadful. A small girl at the center of all that energy.
How close to her can we get?
Okay, Faust isn't spooky
The
yet.
sphere has multiple layers. The closer to the
Got
center,
Darby to
the
pass out?
deadlier.
Damn straight you did.
It's a
Good
super
job.
high density info space. It could grind an ordinary person to dust.
We're already inside the outer perimeter anyway.
Are we gonna find out why
Take us as
Faust
far
is
as we
spooky
can
again?
go.
I
Dr.
hope so.
Faust, please think of a way to rescue the girl.
Status report.
She's probably the one who knows most.
No strangers here, huh?
Miss Bacon?
The city must be in a panic. Would an advisory reach them from here?
It should, but what do we say?
Say that anyone who flees the city will die.
What?
The city's not the backyard or the real world, and she's too immature to maintain the integrity of the field. Time is of the essence.
The city isn't real? Wait. You're dropping a bomb on us, Ram.
Government agents?
Nah, just a bodyguard. Hers, to be exact.
I'm with intelligence. But I have no business with the White House at this point.
Take off your armor. If it was Sin under that one, I want to
does
see
she
who
have
you are.
anything to do with that terrorist attack?
Twice? Oh,
Name's
man.
Delilah. Our friend, trashing the White House right now, killed her brother. And now, she's out for revenge.
Her brother? That must be Bedman.
That walking bed frame from before? Huh, your stupidity's adorable. But I'm sure her brother was human.
His
Bedman was
stupidity
human
is
when he
adorable,
was alive.
but Bedman is dead.
We don't know if that thing was really him or not. But between the energy sphere and his supposed attack, it checks out that she might be his sister. The question is, what does she want at the White House?
I mean, she's after Bedman's killer, right?
In that case, the person she's after is locked away under
Oh,
a
hey,
mirror.
Manacute.
Oh, Ariel's. The old Sanctus Maximus.
Welcome
Did
to,
you say Ariel's?
welcome to another story.
Shit. I guess Sin wasn't messing with me.
Speak. There's no time for riddles.
Our boy Sin has got a Trunks-like
Sometimes
makeover.
looks are deceiving.
He grew up.
But sometimes
He's
you
wearing a
see what
tank
you
top
get.
now.
The one Delilah's after was once inside Ariel's, and she's definitely not the first.
All he needs is a denim jacket.
I know, because he's my prey too.
Ah, Darby would be great
He's
for
that
Pokemon
man.
3.
I know a thing or two about that man. Why do you think Delilah started following me around?
Come on. Just take her to the police and get it over
If
with.
it's that easy, you go do it.
Me? I'm busier than I look. Mirrors don't make themselves, you know?
Mirrors now too?
Umbrellas aren't paying the rent these days.
Oh, hey, it's Angie Mito.
You better be right about that man.
He was the glasses guy
I'm
that
not
was
ready for you to cut
running
me down.
alongside Chip during the motorcycle chase. He almost fell off a cliff.
Are you really about to go all the way to America?
Ah, Secret Boss.
I've
would be
wandered
good.
around for 20 years. What's one more trip? Now nothing else out of you. You're the only person who could ever talk me out of my revenge. By this time, you know my answer.
I'm not the only one.
So, the
Check my
glasses
mirror
guy
someday.
is Angie
You'll
Mito.
see.
He almost fell off a cliff. He's
Check my mirror.
he's an
Check
actor.
yourself.
I think we missed Sin. Oh yeah, they gave everyone makeovers.
End of the line. You're your own problem now. Where'd she go?
Our strawberry-haired friend here is Bai Ken. She's a wandering samurai.
No, I did my part.
And the other girl that was with her was Delilah, who was Bedman's sister.
I liked you more when you were lost. Stop following me.
This
Go
feels like a
away.
DreamWorks movie.
One more step, and I cut you down. What the hell am I doing? Delilah, was it? What are you, girl?
I'm after the same person as you. To avenge my brother.
Huh? Damn it, Anji. What'd you get me into?
I asked Mr. Mito for help. When I told him my story, he sent me your way, Miss Baiken.
First rule, no miss.
Then how about... Big Sis?
Do you want me to cut you?
How about One-chan? Give me an
So it's
ara-ara.
revenge you're after. I know I'm one to talk, but what'll you get out of it?
I think you know, Big Sis. The same thing as you.
Do you know what goodbye means? It's a word that changes as you grow.
I'm plenty grown already.
I'm not, and I don't trust people who think they are. Listen, I know you don't want to hear this, but revenge is no
You
game.
think everything's a game to me just because I'm 12?
You'll waste your life.
Bai Ken's
that
whole
what you
story
want?
arc was that she was searching to avenge literally her entire
I
people.
won't if you'll teach me.
But
I can help you.
essentially
Look
she
around. See the
realized
company
that,
you're in?
wow, I wasted my life
I've
on
always been
revenge.
alone. Have you ever dug
So,
through garbage for your next
Now
meal,
we're in
girl?
the part of her arc where
Do you
she's
know how
chilling
scary
out.
it is to steal so much you feel the guilt melt away? Pfft. If you want to stand on my level, you're gonna have to... Gonna have to... No. You shouldn't be like me.
But why not?
Breaking news! The unthinkable has happened! There is a gunfight underway on the White House premises! Who are these terrorists? What are they after? How did so many of them make it through security? These
So yeah,
details
this
remain
is going
unclear.
on during
We're
the
working with
story
other
mode that
news
we watched.
organizations to bring you the truth on this national crisis.
Terrorists. It's him.
The White House.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm through asking for help. I'll do this alone, too.
Not happening.
Why not?
It's a long way to go to die. No one will visit your grave.
Nobody would anyway. My brother was the only family I had. And in terms of sheer power, I'm stronger than he was.
Victory's not everything. You've got a whole lot more to learn about the world, girl.
But why?
You won't give up on your revenge no matter what anyone says. Am I wrong? That's something we've got in common. So even if you won't listen to anyone else, here's hoping you'll hear me out.
This is after
Let
the one
me
that we've been
handle
watching
this.
at night.
You need something better than this shitty life.
But why?
So essentially,
We
this
need
game
all
was
the
after
decent
that game.
adults we can get.
But why?
Talk about a problem.
This
child.
scene is
Tell
too.
me
This
why!
entire scene is taking place during the Guilty Gear Strive story mode, during the White House
I know.
stuff.
You'll think I'll mess it up because I'm a child. Or do you just not want me stealing your prize?
If you remember the
I don't wanna get
purple
in your way or
hair
take
guy
anything
in the
from
bed,
you.
in the game that we're
So
watching at
why?
night, this is
Why
his sister.
can't we just kill him together?
Together.
Don't you see I'm trying to kill someone? How could I possibly grow up to be a decent adult if I want someone dead so badly? Delilah!
Yeah, I know it's a bit confusing watching this and then also watching the thing that happened before.
All that's over my head, but you want to save Delilah, right?
Save her.
What else are you
So that's
here for?
Sin.
You know, if you'd stick with her, she might just give this whole revenge
He got a new eye
thing
patch
up.
and a tank
Big
top,
talk, but
and
it's
he
not
got a
that
haircut
simple.
too.
Never said it was. Between us and the 120 grand people down there, there's one person who can handle this. You.
Yeah.
Astute
Again, he's like
diagnosis.
Trunks.
If we can get the girl's emotional state under control, that may solve this.
And that's Dr. Faust.
If you want to avenge your kid,
He's easy to
I'm
recognize
sure
'cause
my
of the
old man
paper
and my father
bag.
can take care of that.
I don't even know where the hell to begin with that. For starters, I don't have a kid.
Oh, so what's with the eye patch then?
What's with the
You're
eye
just
patch
full
if
of
you don't
questions.
have a kid?
Oh.
Excuse me?
Gotcha. Say no more. Mom always said it's not really a story for kids. But I'm 5 years old already. I know where babies come from.
By the way,
Pop out
Sin's
of your
5 years
eye,
old in this
right?
game. He grows fast.
Care to elaborate?
Oh, this is a good story.
I mean, what else is there to tell? One day, one of Mom's eyes fell out. So Dad got all freaked out and gave her one of his. Thing is, it didn't fit so well. It fell right back out and Mom got better on her own. A bit of this, a bit of that, and both of them were healed. Later, Dad's eye, the one that fell on the ground, turned into me.
I didn't know that story!
Did it hurt?
You're in for a shock when you learn the whole story.
Really? I don't know. I'm pretty hard to shock. Anyway,
Sin, I almost forgot. You're half gear. You've got less to lose than the rest of us, and yet... I wish I were half as tough as you are deep down.
I'm pretty sure they lied about that, Sin.
Not very fair, is it? How's her situation any different from ours?
Well, I had Johnny. And so did you. The whole crew did. Viken didn't get so lucky. You think there's anything we could say that'd fix that?
I have a feeling that maybe Dizzy and Kai told a different story to our boy Sin than what actually happened.
I figured it out! I'll explain while we work. Miss May, kindly gather all the winches and wire you can spare.
Okay.
Are we hauling something huge? What kind of load are we talking about?
Perhaps ask what your senses tell you.
So we're winging it?
Yep.
Mr. Sin, contact Dr. Paradigm. Follow this note to the letter, please.
Roger that!
Lastly, Miss Ramlethal. I'll need you to absorb the girl's energy as thoroughly as you can, please.
So that's
Unfortunately,
Ramlethal
this is not
from
a problem with a definite
from the previous
solution.
game.
Your capacity will determine the outcome. In other words, please remain focused.
What's your point?
Whatever may happen,
You can
must
tell that
be
she got
prepared
some
to abandon
emotions.
me.
Poor innocent
This
sin,
comes down
exactly.
to endurance. I'm putting everything on the line to save
I mean, he's a
that
big
girl.
boy. He's 5 years
Do you
old.
know her?
No. But I still have an interest in her salvation.
I'm not some tool here to help you atone.
What?
Sin's like the opposite of
Why
the
would you-
like creepy trope where the girl that looks like she's
I
12 is
apologize in
actually
advance.
8,000 years old.
Because I won't be able to if this mission fails. I'll take any help you can offer.
I just ordered some coasters. They're coasters from Animal Crossing New Horizons for
Stop! Get away
like
from
Brewster's
me!
coffee shop.
I can't
They come in
control
a cute
it!
little tin as well. They do such a good job making Bedman's bed frame expressive.
Brother!
Like this needs to be in a theater. I absolutely love this. The animation team in this game is top notch.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. Brother, everyone, I'm sorry.
Miss Ramlethal. Why did you summon me exactly?
So
Because you're
Dr.
an expert
Faust
in the
here
field of
in the
applied
actual
magic.
game is
I
really
don't
spooky.
recall that.
It
But
was
he's
ages
not
ago.
spooky right now, so I'm scared
Yes.
about what's gonna happen
I'm
to him
aware
in
of
this
your
story.
past. That's why I knew you'd help us, even if it cost your life.
I did take an oath.
Tell me, Doctor,
He's also got a syringe between his legs, and I'm not sure I like that.
do you wish to save that girl? Or to die a hero? Nobody I've called here understands self-preservation. Not one of them will abandon another. I'm not meant to lead now. That's why I need their help. And yours. Promise me that you'll do everything you can to protect her. And yourself.
One really cool thing, so the original voice actor for Ramlethal, Erin Fitzgerald,
You want
she
to
voiced
save Delilah.
like Chie
I
from
need
Persona
to
4.
believe in you.
It
She
seems
gave
that
up
I'm
this
the
role
one who must prepare.
because she was like, oh, you know what? I think that since Ram is a person of color,
Back to square
you should
one.
let a new talent step up and take that plate. So she was like, she gave up the role for somebody that might be a better fit. That was really cool of her. And a lot of people were angry about that. I don't want to say a lot of people, actually. A very specific niche of people were angry about that. It was a very, very cool thing that she
Ready to operate.
did. Doctor Strange vibes?
Oh,
Yeah!
Luigi Chancellor Field.
I think part of the reason I like Guilty Gear is because of how much I like urban fantasy. Like, magic in the modern day is one of my favorite genres. And especially if it's integrated into society instead of like the otherworld stuff. Same. I'm glad that I met
Nice
someone
one,
that
Doctor.
feels the
Like
same way.
magic with magic.
I absolutely love it.
Save the celebration.
The campaign setting
They
that I'm
pick up
trying
any more
to
speed the
write.
winches won't
Unfortunately,
hold.
I've had to take a break from it because of the whole moving and school thing. The idea is that the fantasy, the world of fantasy and the world of technology collide,
Crank up
and
the
you
output.
play as your D&D characters in a more modern setting. Nothing too modern. I kind of figured that like the 80s or 90s
Will we
would be
really
the time
make
to
it?
set it in.
Just believe. It's out of our hands now.
You know, you actually make a great commander. Working in intelligence. You learn to really listen to people. You may not be human, but you believe in us more than I do. Going faster?
Is he gonna red shirt on us? He's generic McArmor guy. Oh snap. Maybe in the cool guy. Oh, by the way, Baiken doesn't have a right arm. She's got a grappling hook and like a cannon in there.
Bacon exists. No! Get out of here! We'll all get swallowed up! You still got this, April! Crank it! You're kidding, right? Hurry!
You can do this, April. Oh, gee, I didn't know that May could go Super Saiyan.
You stay here.
What are you doing? It's too late. Doctor, what happens if the teleportation starts before it's all inside?
I won't give up. Square one. Square one.
Oh, shit.
Square one. Square one. Square one!
Stupid question anyway.
So maybe this is what makes Faust go crazy. So, Paper Bag Man, he used to be a doctor, but then a patient died on his operating table and he became a serial killer. Then he found out that somebody assassinated the person on his operating table and was like, wow, maybe I shouldn't have been a serial killer, and then he started repenting for his actions. But this whole Square One business makes me think that he's reverting back to that serial killer persona. Excuse me, when do we get dragons?
Sorry for the wait!
Sin! When did Sin get dragons? I mean, I guess those might be gears, so maybe he can chat with them. Alright, well, problem solved, I guess.
You okay, Tiny?
I will be. After I eat and pass out for a bit.
Dude, I feel ya.
Is Delilah gonna be okay?
Whatever that means. Whether she gets her revenge or not, it won't make a difference. She won't die well. Unless she finds a better way to live.
Wait a sec. Who have I heard say that before? Right! Anji! He was talking about you!
Huh. What's that?
Delilah's teleportation won't be stopped, so the commander's going with her to keep her safe.
The data's already compressing.
Who are you?
Stay calm. The city will be okay. My team has it under control. You see what's happening, don't you? You're about to be sent somewhere else. Don't worry. I'll keep you safe.
Alright, I guess they're going on a trip.
Somewhere else? Where?
The commander's absorbing the sphere's energy, but it's too much. If the girl doesn't quit panicking, it could get planet-sized.
Oh, that's going to be a problem.
All we can do is believe in her.
It's a good thing Asuka had that rocket ship to the
All your
moon,
faith
just in case.
is strong enough for salvation.
I'm scared. Big sis.
It's okay. You'll be fine.
Hey, Delilah. You're a pain in my ass, you know that?
Get out of here now! You can't handle this information density!
Ah, good point. Thanks. So you're the one. You're in the mirror Anji was talking about.
Big sis.
We're going.
Huh?
We're going. Together. And we'll stay together night and day. We'll eat and we'll laugh together. And our revenge? Let's give it up. Together.
Square one.
Okay, so now Faust is spooky. Okay, now he's a ghost. That's also pretty spooky.
Is that a gear? It is! It's a gear!
The gear saved us all!
And thus the crisis was averted. Meanwhile, the terrorist attack on the US ceased. For now, the eyes of the world were turned upon chaos. But eventually the story of the gear and her crew who saved the city with bravery spread wide. Kai presented himself into the public and announced he would abdicate the throne of Illyria. His decision was not made out of self-interest, in fact. Perhaps it led to Gears gaining the right of citizenship. For the first time in history, humankind welcomed a non-human leader. That was a lot shorter than I thought it would be. I thought we'd get a whole stream out of this. Oh, that was another story, guys. Doesn't look like it. It makes sense. The DLC was what, like $30? And it came with 5 characters and this story. So I kind of understand the fact that it wasn't a lot. Well, what do we do now? We can play more Guilty Gear. What else do I got? We can play Ghostwire. We can go into more Guilty Gear San. Just, like, get a head start on it. I could throw on some Elden Ring. Could play some Spider-Man. What else do I have? We could play a little bit of Astro's Playroom. I think it would be best if we just play some more of this one. Give me one sec to throw the disc in. No, thanks for the drink, Bandicoot. I'm just going to quickly... There we go. Just updated.
Guilty Gear.
There's that. Thanks for the dram, by the way, Bandicoot. Here. I'll throw on arcade mode for this, and we'll play through Saul Bad Guy's bit. Yeah, this is Sin in this game. He had a bit of a glow up. But yeah, we'll play through Saul's arcade mode. This will provide a little bit of what happened before this game.
Come on, old man. Slow the hell down.
Damn, kid. Shut up. So, this is legit?
She's definitely not human. We can't be sure, but there's an excellent chance she's the real Valentine. If we can believe her declaration of war, then no part of the world is safe.
That's just great. So, what's she worth?
Excuse me?
Bounty hunter, remember? I only work when there's money on the table.
Very well. There is something I need to discuss with you. Bring Sin. You know where to find me. Just name your price.
$1 million world dollars.
$1 million?
In cash.
Damn, old man, no mercy.
Doesn't pay.
Salt versus Chunky.
So essentially, we're tracking down Ramlethal. She declared war on humanity, vaporized the city.
Son of a...
Essentially wasn't being a really cool dude.
Engaging hostile.
Heaven or hell.
Duel.
Now let's see if I remember how to play Xrd.
That's it. So strong. That's it. That's it. That's it.
You little...
That's it.
Okay, that's what was happening.
It's not over yet. That's it. You deserve a reprimand.
Give me a break.
Salt. Win.
Radiance is having me sing a thing. Any requests, or did you want me to, be the one to choose? Oh, so I see you, Radiance. I'm gonna take that as I get to choose. Oh, there we go. I know a bit of it. I know, like, soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur, happy kitty, sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr. My parents watched a lot of Big Bang Theory.
Wasted enough time on you.
Salt. Win. Straight.
Too slow. That
Is there any more to that?
Workout.
Oh, I thought that there was more to it. I thought there was a second verse. But, no, it looks like there isn't. Short and sweet, exactly.
Get ready to be vetoed.
Heaven or hell.
I like how Daisuke was just like, alright, we need a new character. Let's see. People like ninjas, right? What else do people like? Politics. Okay, President McNinja. See, that fake gun flame that I did, the one that doesn't result in anything, really doesn't work against bots, does it?
How about you stay down?
Duel. Two. Turn up the heat. Go to sleep.
So, you know, while I'm just playing Guilty Gear, any questions about Guilty Gear's story that I can answer to help clarify things a bit? I'll do my best if you have any. Okay, Chip. Did the dragon install?
That was a waste of time. So, win. Straight. You and your mouth need to slow down. I can't even vote, kid.
I mean, not with that attitude.
Venom.
Oh, there's our boy Venom. He's playing a different game than we are. He's playing pool.
I have never missed a called shot.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Will this be on VOD? Hope to stop by tonight, but you have a lot to finish before then? Absolutely. I do my best to keep all the VODs up. The only ones that I take down are anything like karaoke or copyright content, or when somebody's being spicy in Jackbox when I forget to turn on Twitch verification. So you should always be able to find the VOD. I don't really plan on doing too much more today. So you shouldn't miss too much when we go into Guilty Gear tonight.
Sure you want this? Soul. Win. Duel. Two. Keep on rocking.
Yeah, I'll probably finish up after this arcade mode, just because I don't want to, you know, I said it was just going to be the Guilty Gear Another Story today, so.
Negative penalty.
Yeah, he's playing some billiards right now.
Not over yet.
Damn, pushed it too far.
Duel. Three. Keep on rocking.
Wonder if they'll let me do an instant kill. I mean, not if I kill him before I fill the bar. Catch you later, Bandicoot.
It's not over yet.
Okay. Come on. No, I couldn't activate the instant kill.
Wasted enough time on you. Soul. Win.
Hope you enjoyed your game, because there's gonna be a barbecue afterwards.
Oh, great. I love barbecue.
They've taken the bait.
Yes, but it was almost too easy. It makes me nervous.
Humanity's representative, the Conclave, is in talks with Ramlethal. No one will put two and two together. Not in this chaotic world.
Regardless, we cannot allow ourselves to be distracted by the likes of Soul Bad Guy. Handle it, Ramlethal Valentine.
Soul. Versus Slayer. Get ready to roll.
What the hell, man? I thought you were retired.
He hasn't finished drinking women yet.
I found that I cannot abandon the world after all.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
See, it's alright, she's fine. Unless he found, like, a village of identical twins. I remember we played this the first time around, and I did like a whole bunch of arcade mode too. And it turns out that I do better without like when I'm not paying attention. I activated my Ultra Instinct mode when I was playing XR. Romy's raiding with Party of 5. I see, Romy. You played some Guilty Gear. Much sad? Oh, why are you sad? Here, I am low on health, so it might not be a good idea for me to throw up the command before the thing's finished. Come on. Okay, you know what? It's not over yet. We're gonna drag and steal this bitch. It's not over yet. There we go. I'm doing pretty well, thank you. Damn straight I'm kicking butt. We actually finished watching the Guilty Gear new story mode. Speaking of...
Too easy. Soul. Win. Straight.
Sorry, old man. Manners
there we
aren't
go.
really my thing. Gotta
Hopefully
enjoy
Assassin's Creed was going well. Our boy Slayer, he didn't take the fight very seriously. He's just vibing.
Soul versus May.
Assassin's Creed got stinky? Oh, it was so stinky about Assassin's Creed.
May, pick up some onions, please. Roger that. Whoa, close. Johnny, this is for you.
Heaven or hell. Duel.
So the next game is gonna be Jedi Fallen Order. Yo! I've heard that was super fun. Like, it's essentially Star Wars Dark Souls, right? Alexius got flirty and Donnie. Oh, that sounds like our boy Alexius. Oh no!
It's not over yet.
I don't play enough gacha games to be that whale. Oh, if May beats me while I'm in Dragon and stuff. There we go. Smash? Smash would be fun. But,
Duel. Turn up the heat.
I don't know, if I was gonna play Smash on stream, I'd want something with a more robust story mode, so I'd probably pick up Brawl. May's great. She's friends with all the sea animals. Mr. Dolphin is the bane of my existence. But yeah, now that we have some people here, maybe we should rewatch the new story mode for Guilty Gear Strive.
It's not over yet.
May's swinging that. Yeah, she's buff. She's also like 28. Oh, yeah. Mr. Whale is, Mr. Whale's the bane of my existence, too. May is a very tough fight. I'm also jealous of Saul's waist. He's got, like, the perfect hourglass figure going on. May's great. You want to see their heads pop like a grape? I don't know. Sometimes that's what they want. There we go. Yeah, Saul can turn into a Durgan.
I'm on you. Saul, win.
The year in this game's like, what, 2087 or so? Sorry, 2187. And, he was essentially given, like, monster cells in 2016 and became immortal. And not only can he turn into a dragon now, but also he can live forever.
I'll make it quick.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
The bonks are coming out. But yeah, I guess for the Raiders, hi, I'm Space Shark. Though I just go by Carson, so no worries. I'm a variety streamer, so I play a little bit of everything. We've done karaoke on the stream, we built model kits. Right now I'm in a bit of a Guilty Gear mood, so we're going through the story mode of Guilty Gear. It's weirdly robust for a fighting game. Like, there's a lot of cool lore for this world. Essentially, back in the 90s, humanity was progressing along the same path as we are now. But Y2K happened, and it really sucked. So this evil council of evil, the Conclave, were like, hey, don't worry about technology. We got magic now. So they introduced magic to the world. It was clean, it was efficient, and it was way better than technology. Most people thought that. I believe India was like, no thanks, and they turned their entire subcontinent into a blimp and just failed. They named their country Zep. But then, you know, they started experimenting with magic. They wanted to figure out the key to immortality. Instead, they created a race of monsters known as the Gears. Bad time, because they enacted a 100-year holy war against humanity. And our boy Saul Bad Guy here was infused with gear cells. And his girlfriend was turned into, like, a giant Evangelion robot.
That was a waste of time.
So now he's basically fighting all the Gears. Eventually there was a tournament to recruit more people into the army. It was a ploy to revive the Evangelion unit. Saul won. Then a bunch of stuff happened, and
All is proceeding.
the guy who created the Gears is trying to prevent the world from being destroyed by a group of people that want to essentially compress into information and kill everyone.
Activation of the cradle.
It will not be long before this world breaks free and begins anew.
Back in the 90s, yeah.
Begins anew as the world we
There is a guy in this game who time traveled from 1998 to here. His name is Axel Lowe.
Soul! Thank goodness you made it.
Is our pilgrimage
Woman that could
finally
pop
over?
6 guys in a row?
Time.
Yeah, time to
And
go.
hair that would rip you to pieces?
What? You're going alone?
I feel like this game is
Other
meant to
nations are
embrace
already
them and
mobilized.
show just how
We
much
should
potential
wait.
they have in the field of
Other
battle.
nations? You really think an army of humans can even stop that thing?
Perhaps not, but we need to attack with all
Because let's
we
face
have.
it,
I can't lose you now.
Hair
Besides,
Girl has the same powers as
something we need
Bayonetta,
to
she just can't
discuss.
summon things.
Sounds like none of my business. You understand what a bounty hunter is,
She's
right?
blonde Bayo.
That means I go where the bounties are. End of story.
It seems my words fall on deaf ears.
Glad to see you figured it out. Hope you haven't gotten soft.
A foolish question. One does not sit long on the throne with a dull blade.
Good.
You weren't even alive in the 90s? Dang.
Heaven or hell. Duel.
I lived for 7 years in the
Let's
90s.
rock.
The way I phrase that sounds like I just visited for a vacation. Oh yeah, you know, I spent 7 years in the 90s, then like 10 years in the thousands. I think people call them the naughties, but that sounds kinky. You're gonna miss. Come on!
We're done here.
Just so casual.
It's not over yet.
That's the vibe of the stream. Oh hey, I won that one. I'm actually really surprised about that. Now, Guilty Gear is also really cool because the director of the game is also the main character artist and the lead composer and the guy who writes the story. This game series is essentially one man's vision, helped out by tons of people. He essentially makes an entire album around the game too. Like you have 99 seconds per round, and some of these songs are long enough where even if you timed out every single round, you wouldn't be able to finish the song.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet.
This is far above me.
Oh man, I would love another real wafer.
Kai, you okay?
Not bad for you. But I don't have time to wait for backup. I've got a few
God,
questions for that.
I got like an eyelash in my eye.
Personal.
Get in the cargo bay. I'm coming with you.
Suit yourself. Sol versus Ramlethal. Get ready to roll.
So technically Ram here is the big bad of the game. She vaporized the city.
Look! The world's bending! What the hell is that?
Also, it said that this is Japan.
Okay?
See that crater back there?
Is Babylon.
That was Japan.
They sure know how to bait the trap. They got us.
Bait? Got us? What are you talking about?
Back in 2016, a scientist was trying to find immortality, and he created a monster that was about to teleport to Japan. So he used an orbital space laser to vaporize the entire country and the monster that he created. He's a war criminal. My favorite part is that I say all these words, and in any other context they would be stupid. But it's Guilty Gear, and all of this is like legit that I'm telling you.
Counter. It's not over yet.
Once more. Too much.
Counter.
No more decreasing.
Shit. Sol, win.
It's like Danganronpa, but better, yeah. Well, if this were Danganronpa, I'd have to repeat plot points a lot. I'd be like, hey, so you know Japan? Yeah, Japan, what about Japan? Japan was actually vaporized. Vaporized, yeah, Japan was vaporized. By what? This guy in 2016. This guy in 2016 did what? This guy in 2016 vaporized Japan. What country? Japan. What did he do to it? Vaporize.
It's not over yet.
Congratulations, I just got bored by her.
It's not over yet.
Danganronpa can be hilarious. I prefer Danganronpa 2. Never played the third one, but I really enjoyed just how dumb it was.
What do you mean?
Cut the crap. There's more to this.
Ah, you noticed.
You declare war on the world, then sit on your ass in the middle of nowhere? Smelled fishy to me, but we had to come out here and see. You're after something inside Babylon, aren't you?
Very clever. The outcome of this battle wasn't important. We won the moment you set foot on our soil. You wanted to know what I was after? I suppose I can tell you now. It's always been the same thing. I'm going to remove all this world's redundancies. Every one of you will die!
What?
Actually, fun fact, if we're talking about Danganronpa, Ramlethal there, she's got the same voice actress as Junko. and Genocide Jack.
What is that thing?
What's going on?
Scared.
You're joking, right? Hey, look at that! What's happening?
What in the world?
This can't be good.
This isn't happening!
The light!
Help me!
I don't want to die!
Baby doesn't know what's going on.
The people are disappearing.
That energy. Don't tell me there's another Valentine out there.
God damn it, old man. We've got to save them.
No, they couldn't. Then, could she have been telling the truth?
Kai, just what the hell do you know?
Okay, that's enough. I'm completely expendable. I'm a pawn, you see. It's time we died. Let's go together.
Get out of there now! Just getting ready to blow you up!
So now she's become a yandere. That was the end of the arcade mode. I mean, now that we have some fresh new people here, did you guys want to watch, Did you guys want to watch, like, a short movie about Guilty Gear? It's just a story that takes place in the world. Some new DLC just came out for the new game, and we watched it earlier on the stream. But I'm absolutely down for watching it again, if you guys want. We're going to be watching the story mode for this game later tonight at 8 p.m. Pacific. I don't think there are any side stories in this game, so... Yeah, we'll watch the story mode. Give me 1 sec. There we go. Because I love sharing the Guilty Gear lore with everyone. We played Guilty Gear last year, and we talked about the lore. But there was another person who watched the stream when a new character came out that wanted to know what the story of this game was. So we're doing it a second time. Maybe we'll do the annual Guilty Gear rewatch. Give me 1 sec. Guilty Gear Strive.
Play story.
Here, you'll see just how beautiful the animation in this game is. So Kai Kisuke is the king of the Kingdom of Illyria. He fell in love with a gear, the monster race that the guy in 2016 made. But because he was the king of a country that fought against them, he couldn't tell anyone. And eventually they had a kid. During the course of this game, the White House is attacked and almost launched into space. This is happening while that's happening. Our girl from the end of what we just played, Ramlethal, she chilled out. There's gonna be no gameplay in this, by the way. It's just,
Delilah!
essentially, we're just watching some anime right now.
Viking.
And you are?
Illyria Special Brigade Commander Ramlethal Valentine.
Oh. I take it my name's on your list of potential insurgents.
What's actually really
No.
cool about Ramlethal
It's on
here,
my list of emergency
her
consultants.
original voice actor, Erin Fitzgerald,
not
she
here by
voiced
chance.
Chie from Persona 4,
This girl seems to
Genocide
be
Jack and
lost.
Junko from Danganronpa.
Delilah. That's all
She
she told
actually
I
abdicated
assume
her
it's her
role
name.
in this game to a newer voice actor. So it was really cool of her.
There. Now I'll avenge my brother. Why?
Is that a child? Why? Don't like kids? I like them fine as long as they stay on the ground. A kid's a kid. Don't you see what's going on with her?
She can't control her power. Her energy can't stop expanding.
All right, spill it. What are you planning to do
Please
with her?
stand back. It's dangerous.
Answer me. I'm the one who got here first. Now let me...
Doesn't matter who you are. Incapacitation is our top priority now.
Incapacitation? What the hell are you saying? She's just a kid, damn it!
Can you see the city down there? That kid is about to wipe out everything in a 9-kilometer radius, including 120,000 people.
Yeah.
She's going to jump somewhere far away.
You want to be
Blast will
responsible for
destroy
that,
the
lady?
city. Even if it's not her intention, she still has the power to do so. She's as strong or stronger than she was back in the cradle.
Somewhere far away. The White House.
The animation in this game is so beautiful. I really wish that they would just go ahead and make a movie, like in theaters and everything.
Be careful.
Thank you. Any backup?
May Squad is on their way. Shouldn't we check in with the Capitol about this?
There's no need.
4 adults against 1 little girl. We can handle this.
Stay calm. What's the worst that can happen?
120,000 people could die.
It could be half a day. It could be a second.
Then what? What happens after half a day or a second? Let the Capitol focus on the attack on the White House. This matter falls to us to handle.
But there's no way we can evacuate all the civilians by ourselves. Our best chance may be to attack the girl directly.
Wait!
She doesn't like that.
Batman.
So essentially, there was this guy who wanted to rid the world of all redundancies. But he was confined to a bed because he had an illness where if he woke up, he would die. The illness was that he was so smart that he had to be asleep to keep that in check.
We're in hell with him. No doubt about it. It's Bedman.
So that's his bed. Hence the name Bedman.
Why is he attacking us? Because you said to attack the girl, idiot!
And that's fair. Oh no, he turned into a twunk!
Sim?
Batman!
How about you try talking?
She's that important to you, huh? Sorry for the misunderstanding, but look at her. She's crying. We can't just abandon her. Help's on its way. Just believe!
And he's Naruto now. Believe it!
Should we really be fighting now?
Brother. What do I do? I tried to stop it, but it's way too much for me.
He's buying us time.
She's so confused right now.
Come with me.
Hey, go into this door that just appeared. I'm sure it'll be fine. So yeah, that sky whale was a boat.
Doctor? How dreadful. A small girl at the center of all that energy.
How close to her can we get?
Her sphere has multiple layers. The closer to the center, the deadlier.
It's a super high-density info space. It could grind an ordinary person to dust.
We're already inside
So what's
the
really
outer
interesting
perimeter
about this
anyway.
world is that
Take us as far as
they
we
have
can
like
go.
a plane of
Dr. Fast,
information.
please think of a way to rescue the girl.
So when information gets really, really dense,
Status
humans
report.
can't handle it.
She's probably the one who knows most.
No strangers here, huh?
Miss Baiken?
The city must be in a panic. Would an advisory reach them from here?
It should, but what do we say?
Say that anyone who flees the city will die.
That's a great way to evacuate a city.
The city's not the backyard or the real world, and she's too immature to maintain the integrity of the field. Time is of the essence.
So as I understand it,
Nah, just a bodyguard.
she's
Hers,
essentially
to be
expanding the
exact.
plane of information
I'm with intelligence.
into this world.
But I have no business
And
with the
because
White
of what
House at
is
this
going
point.
on, that city is neither in the real world or in the information plan.
So does she have anything
So
to
anyone
do
who
with that
leaves that
terrorist attack?
city is gonna suffer the results of being in between planes.
Her name's Delilah. Our friend, trashing the White House right now, killed her brother. And now, she's out for revenge.
Her brother? That must be Bedman.
That walking bed frame from before? Huh, your stupidity's adorable. But I'm sure her brother was human.
Bedman was human when he was alive. We don't know if that thing was really him or not. But between the energy sphere and his supposed attack, it checks out that she might be his sister. The question is, what does she want at the White House?
I mean, she's after Bedman's killer, right?
In that case, the person she's after is locked away under Illyria.
Oh, Ariels. The old Sanctus Maximus.
Did you say Ariels? Shit. I guess Sin wasn't messing with me.
Speak. There's no time for riddles.
Sometimes looks are deceiving, but sometimes you see what you get. The one Delilah's after was once inside Ariel's, and she's definitely not the first. I know, because he's my prey too. He's that man. I know a thing or two about that man. Why do you think Delilah started following me around?
I'm that man.
Come on. Just take her to the police and get it over with.
If it's that easy, you go do it.
Me? I'm busier than I look. Mirrors don't make themselves, you know?
Mirrors now, too?
Umbrellas aren't paying the rent these days.
So his name's Angie
You
Mito.
better be right about that man.
He's an
I'm not
actor,
ready for you to cut me down.
but he also makes umbrellas. And now he's poor enough that he has to make mirrors too.
Are you really about to go all the way to America?
I've wandered around for 20 years. What's one more trip? Now nothing else out of you. You're the only person who could ever talk me out of my revenge. By this time, you know my answer.
I'm not the only one.
Hmm?
Check my mirror someday. You'll see.
Check my mirror. Check yourself. End of the line. You're your own problem now. Where'd she go?
Well, job's done.
No, I did my part. I liked you more when you were lost. Stop following me.
Now it's time for
Go
Samurai
away.
Jack, apparently.
One more step, and I cut you down.
Walking, 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 walking. That was a really cool part of Samurai Jack. Just how having him just walk around could be, like, intense.
What the hell am I doing? Delilah, was it? What are you, girl?
I'm after the same person as you. To avenge my brother.
Huh? Damn it, Anji. What'd you get me into?
I asked Mr. Mito for help. When I told him my story, he sent me your way, Miss Baiken.
First rule, no miss.
Then how about... Big Sis?
Do you want me to cut you?
She is not like the One-san.
So it's revenge you're after. I know,
They should
I'm
make
one to
a
talk.
movie. This is really good.
But
Yeah.
What do you get out of it?
I think you know Big Sis.
Well, so what they
Same
did
thing
with
as
this
you.
game
Do you know what goodbye
was the
means?
story mode is a
It's a
4-hour
world that
anime.
changes as you grow.
That's
I'm plenty grown
basically
already.
all this.
I'm not. And I don't trust people who think they are. Listen, I know you don't want to hear this, but revenge
So
is
essentially,
no
like, you got the
I think
fighting
everything's
game.
a game to me just because I'm 12.
But then you've also got, like, this really cool,
You'll
like,
waste your
deep story.
life.
You get a movie with your
Is
game.
that what you
You
want?
also get a soundtrack with your game.
I won't if you'll teach me. I can help you.
Look around. See the company you're in? I've always been alone. Have you ever dug through garbage for your next meal, girl? Do you know how scary it is to steal so much you feel the guilt melt away? Pfft. If you want to stand on my level, you're
So
gonna
back in
have
here's
to...
at the end of her arc. She's in a cycle of revenge, and now she's
Gonna have
finally figuring out what revenge means.
No. You shouldn't be like me.
But why not?
Breaking news! The unthinkable has
It is a
happened.
good game.
There is a gunfight underway on the White House premises. Who are these terrorists? What are they after?
Guilty Gear is one of my favorite game series because the director of the game, Daisuke Ishiwatari, is also the lead composer, and he also writes the story. He's also
It's
involved in a lot of the art. For a long time, he was the lead of everything. And now I believe he's finally, like, letting other people
Hey,
help him.
where are you going?
I'm through asking for help. I'll do this alone, too.
Not happening.
Why not?
It's a long way to go to die. No one will visit your grave.
Nobody would anyway. My brother was the only family I had. And in terms of sheer power, I'm stronger than he was.
Victory's not everything. You've got a whole lot more to learn about the world, girl.
But why?
You won't give up on your revenge no matter what anyone says. Am I wrong? That's something we've got in common. So even if you won't listen to anyone else, here's hoping you'll hear me out. Let me handle this. You need something better than this shitty life.
But why?
We need all the decent adults we can get.
But why?
Talk about a problem, child.
Tell me why!
Ain't nothing but a heartbreak.
I know. You'll think I'll mess it up because I'm a child. Or do you just not want me stealing your prize? I don't want to get in your way or take anything from you. So why? Why can't we just kill him together?
Like a family.
Don't you see I'm trying to kill someone? How could I possibly grow up to be a decent adult if I want someone dead so badly?
Delilah!
The only reason I was on the ball for that one was because we watched this earlier today. I figured with the fresh raid from Romy, we'd watch this again with new people.
All that's over my head, but you want to save Delilah, right?
Save her.
What else are you here for? You know, if you'd stick with her, she might just give this whole revenge thing up.
Big talk, but it's not that simple.
Never said it was. Between us and the 120 grand people down there, there's one person who can handle this. You.
Astute diagnosis. If we can get the girl's emotional state under control, that may solve this.
If you want to avenge your kid, I'm
He's
sure
hot?
my old man
Yeah.
and my father can take care of that.
Sin is a twonk.
I don't even know where the hell to begin with that. For starters, I don't have a kid.
Oh, so what's with the eye patch then?
Oh, here
You're
you go.
just full of questions.
Oh!
Now's when he becomes a himbo.
Gotcha. Say no more. Mom always said it's not really a story for kids. But I'm 5 years old already. I know where babies come from. They pop out of your eye, right?
Care to elaborate?
I mean, what else is there to tell? One day, one of Mom's eyes fell out. So Dad got all freaked out and gave her one of his. Thing is, it didn't fit so well. It fell right back out and Mom got better on her own. A bit of this, a bit of that, and both of them were healed. Later, Dad's eye, the one that fell on the ground, turned into me.
Oh, did it hurt?
You're in for a shock when you learn the whole story.
Really? I don't know. I'm pretty hard to shock. Anyway.
Sin, I almost forgot. You're half gear. You've got less to lose than the rest of us, and yet...
This guy gets
I wish
sex
I were
education
half
from the
as
American
tough as
schooling
you are
system.
deep down.
Not very fair, is it?
You're right, though.
How's her
He
situation
is the
any
cutest
different
himbo.
from ours?
I would
Well,
say
I had
that
Johnny.
he was.
And so
I don't know.
did you.
I liked
The
him
whole crew
in the
did.
previous game
Viking
when he had like
didn't get so
fluffier hair.
lucky. You think there's anything we could say that'd fix that in a flash?
When a mommy and a daddy love each other very much, the daddy takes his eye out and puts it in mommy's eyes and grows a baby. Exactly. So essentially with Sin there, his dad is the king of Illyria, and his mom was born of the Evangelion robot I was talking about, Justice.
Kindly gather all the winches and
So Fluffy, you're gonna die? Yeah, like,
Can we
give me
haul
one sec.
something huge? What kind of load are we talking about?
Perhaps ask what your senses tell you.
So we're winging it?
Mr. Sin,
I'll show
contact
you,
Dr. Paradigm. Follow this note to the letter, please.
I'll show you Sin in the previous game.
Lastly, Miss Ramlethal. I'll need you to absorb the girl's energy as thoroughly as you can.
I just need a big enough picture.
Unfortunately, this is not a problem with a definite solution. Your capacity will determine the outcome. In other words, please remain focused.
What's your point?
Whatever may happen, you must be prepared to abandon me. This comes down to endurance. I'm putting everything on the line to save that girl.
Do you know her?
No.
That was
But I
Sin in the
still
previous
have an
game.
interest in her salvation.
Look at how fluffy his hair is
I'm not
now
some tool
in the
here to
previous
help
game.
you atone.
What? Why would you?
I apologize in advance.
And got some titties and a half, yeah.
Because I won't be able to if this mission fails.
Or like Cloud? Kinda, yeah.
I'll take any help you can offer.
Kinda went from Cloud to Trunks.
Stop! Get away from me! I can't control it!
The actual story of why Sin has an eye patch is actually really heartwarming. Essentially, people made fun of him because since he's half gear, when they looked him in the eye, it didn't look quite human, and it unnerved people, and he got bullied. So his dad, are my pronouns he, him? Yeah, I'm not very particular about it. I've been called she, her, like, from behind before, and it doesn't really bother me, so. I usually use he, him.
Brother!
But yeah, so his dad was really sad that he was getting bullied. So what he did was he ripped out one of his own eyes and slapped it into Sin's eye and took one of Sin's eyes and put it in his eye.
Sorry.
And that's why Sin wears the eye patch.
Everyone, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I guess, you know, I'm not gender fluid, I'm more gender apathetic, you know?
Miss Ramlethal. Why did you summon me, exactly?
Because you're an expert in the field of applied magic.
Car/son, exactly.
I don't recall that.
It was ages ago. Yes, I'm aware of your past. That's why I knew you'd help us, even if it cost your life.
I did take an oath.
Tell me, Doctor.
I usually default to they, them.
Do you wish to save
Because
that
it's, like, the safest.
girl? Or to
And
die a hero?
Because I find that, like, directly asking people their
Nobody
pronouns in
I've
a
called
public
here
setting can
understands
get kind of awkward
self-preservation.
depending on the company around.
Not
So
one of them
by
will abandon another.
going with they, them, and
I'm
then
not
reading
meant
the
to
room,
lead
you can
now.
kind of,
That's why I need their help.
you know,
And yours.
vibe while you try to figure it out.
Promise me that you'll do everything you can to protect her.
You went
And
into the
yourself.
wrong washroom. Aw. You don't use the bathroom?
If you want to save Delilah, I need to believe.
That's a new type of freedom.
It
When the
seems
world
that
is your
I'm
washroom, then you are truly free.
Back to square one.
So Dr. Faust there. The reason he wears a paper bag on his head was because he's a claimed doctor that had a patient die on his operating table by his own hand. So that messed him up in the brain so much that he became a serial killer. But then he found out that the patient that died on his operating table was assassinated. And that kind of snapped him out of that serial killer mentality. He wanted to rectify the situation. So he went around the world healing people from these magical diseases that no one else could cure. And in order to repent, because when he was a serial killer, he was called Dr. Baldhead. He slapped that paper bag on his head. A Studio Seaman? Oh?
It can't be. Nice one, Doctor. Fight magic with magic.
Oh, hey, your Discord is
Save
the
the
exact same
celebration.
as your
If we pick up any more
Twitch, so I
speed,
can
the
just
winches
verify
won't
you right
hold.
away. Makes things so easy.
This is taking too long. April,
Public
Crank
bathrooms
up
are
the
horrible,
output.
doesn't matter where you go. Yeah. At the toy store that I work at, ours is pretty okay.
Will we really make it?
Just believe.
Mostly
It's out of
because
our
I have
hands
to
now.
clean it a lot, so I take it to my own
You know,
standards.
You actually make a great commander.
It's easier
working
to
in
connect it to.
intelligence.
Absolutely.
You learn to really listen to people. You may not be human, but you believe in us more than I do. Going faster.
Yeah, welcome to the Discord. I mean, I have a lot of people who watch that enjoy Assassin's Creed. So go ahead and use the self-promotion channel if you want to throw your stream down when you go live. But it doesn't. Yeah, that's also true. Yeah, I really lucked out with my community. Oh, by the way, Viken doesn't have a right arm. Instead of a right arm, she has a grappling hook and a cannon. Which channel can you post a funny vid? If you want to throw it up for everyone, throw it in memes. If you think that you need the context of the stream in order to understand it, throw in the stream context.
Get out of here! We'll all get swallowed up!
It's an amazing right arm, demonstrate. Also, May demonstrates that she can really crush people.
Crank it! You're kidding, right? Hurry!
Look at how she handles that anchor.
Come on!
You stay here.
Some memes for giggles later, damn straight. I'll definitely check it out. No, what's really cool about this game is that all the female characters are incredibly powerful in their own right. And they don't take shit from anyone. The most wholesome character is
starts before it's all
is Dizzy. She's Kai's wife, Sin's mom. And she can blow up the planet with a laser if she felt like it.
Square one.
There was some not so great characters early on because of the time period.
Stupid question anyway.
But I think on the whole, Guilty Gear's been really, really good about making characters their own and not relying on anyone.
More! I can't!
If I was the one to blame for all the Fool's Gold cliffhangers, I was to blame for a couple of them. I was definitely to blame when Sips went crazy after the Blood Moonberry incident. I actually, here, I'll get you a picture of it. I played a character later on where I was able to weaponize those Blood Moonberries. One sec. This is an epic scene, so... There we go, they dissolved it. Okay, so I played this character. I actually got art commissioned of them. They're named Luna, and he's essentially a Kitsune Phantom Thief. But what I did was with the Blood Moonberries, during the course of the campaign, he was always like the Yamcha of the group. One of the characters became the goddess of nature. The other one had the literal devil as a pal. And my guy, he had a pew-pew gun. He went blat, blat. And, you know, when the time came where someone had to make a sacrifice, the party was basically like, hey, the world wouldn't be so bad if you were the one to die. You know, if the god of nature died, that would mess things up. And the other guy who's pals with the devil, you know, he's got an incorruptible heart, so you're the safest bet. My character was like really disparaged by that to the point where he got depressed, and in one fight, he was basically like, "You don't think I'm dangerous? I'll just show you how dangerous I can be!" And he downed some blood moon berries, and he became this giant, like, 9-tailed kitsune with daggers on each tail. And, basically, Beyblade spinned his way to, like, destroying this monster. So throughout the rest of the campaign, I was able to use those blood moon berries as a sort of, like, last resort form. Because, as a player, I wasn't 100% sure that my character wouldn't lose himself with them. Yeah, it was a really cool evolution. Like, his fur became, like, black as night, and he faded into the shadows.
I will be. After I eat and pass
He was my
out for a
favorite
bit.
character that I've played in D&D. Phantom Thief Luna.
Is Delilah gonna be okay?
Whatever that means. Whether
I
she
also did
gets her
another
revenge or
character. Her name was Heliza.
won't make a
It was in a Fool's Gold one-shot to
She
promote the
won't
book.
die well.
And she was like a jackalope
Unless she finds a better
Szechuan
way to
chef
live.
with a food cart. And the joke is that throughout the events of Fool's Gold, different plot points destroyed her food carts, like the cabbages guy from Avatar. So like the Tarask stepped on her first cart, and then Gorthan Yurthan destroyed her second cart. Then when she was in
What's that?
Rascom, the mech
Delilah's
dragon
teleportation will be
vaporized her cart.
So the
And
commander's
then
gone
when
with
she
her to
was
keep her
cooking
safe.
for orphans, the casino beside the orphanage started burning down, and her cart burned up too.
The data's already compressing.
Got into D&D with Pathfinder?
Stay
Glab
calm.
also said.
The city will be okay.
I got into D&D with
My team
3.5,
has it
so,
under
you know, similar
You see
vibes.
what's happening,
I actively, when I play
You're about
3.5,
to be
take stuff
sent
from
somewhere
Pathfinder,
else.
because it's got some fantastic ideas.
Don't worry. I'll keep you safe.
Yeah. Now, hopefully, when the book comes out,
Where?
we'll revive
Commander's
Fool's
absorbing
Gold
the
off
sphere's
menu.
energy, but it's too much.
And you'll
The
get,
girl doesn't quit panicking.
you know, you'll get Heliza, you'll get
Could
Malachi,
get planet-sized.
you'll get Miri, the Spider Girl.
All we can do is believe in her.
Believe. All your faith.
Played an Asmar half-elven druid. Your character was nerfed. Oh boy. I played a Pathfinder summoner in the campaign before Fool's Gold. I essentially wanted to make a stand from JoJo, and I was able to do that with the Eidolon system. But I took a look at the synthesis summoner, or the synergist summoner, which basically lets you take your Eidolon's physical stats and your character's mental stats and combine them together to make the perfect being. And even I thought that was bullshit. It is way overpowered. I love the concept, but if I were to ever play that in a real campaign, I would not touch it. Catch you later, Dino Boy. Thanks for popping by.
It's okay. You'll be fine.
Hey, Delilah.
The Oracle
You're a pain
class?
in my
Maybe
ass, you
eventually
know
multi-class
that?
with Source and become a Match Master? Yo, that would be great. There's this character concept that I've been really wanting to do, where it's a...
You can't handle this
It's like a magical physicist who wants to unravel and, like, explain the origins and the connection between divine and arcane magic. In explainable
you're the
terms.
one. You're in the mirror Anji was talking about.
Big sis.
There's a Final Fantasy class that kind of
We're
sounds like
going.
what I'm going for. It's called like an arithmetician.
We're going. Together. And we'll stay together night and day. We'll eat and we'll laugh together. And our revenge? Let's give it up. Together.
And this is the natural conclusion to the revenge. She's finally found something to give up her revenge for. Well, now the magic spy. Basically. And our boy Faust. Oh yeah? What's the Bard idea?
Is that a gear? It is! It's a gear!
The gear saved us all!
And thus the crisis was averted. Meanwhile, the terrorist attacks in the US ceased. For now, the eyes of the world were turned upon chaos. But eventually, the story of the gear and her crew who saved the city spread far and wide. Kai Kisuke presented himself in full to the public and announced that he would abdicate the throne of Valyria. His decision was not made out of self-interest. In fact, perhaps it led to Gears gaining the right of citizenship. For the first time in history, humankind welcomed a non-human leader. A Warforged Bard, but he uses his armor and body as his instrument because it's a xylophone. Ah, that would be so cool. And you could have like a design where, you know, the breastplate opens to reveal that like it's a ribcage xylophone, but like not like a ribcage, but like a metal xylophone in his chest. That would be rad. All right, but that was like a little extra chapter in the Guilty Gear story that was nice and self-contained. Guilty Gear's story mode is like 4 hours long. This specific game has like 9 chapters that you can go through. And his body armor is like a timpani? Aw, oh, man, yes! God, you got the little friend whose body is like a steel drum. You could have a whole band of Warforged. There's a character in Skullgirls named Big Band that kind of has like that idea to it. It was essentially a guy who became an Iron Lung. But he's like his powers are he is a brass instrument. I can't zoom in. Artificer made groupies? Ah, yeah, that's rad. But yeah, I think... Yeah, he is an absolute unit. I think that's going to be the end of the stream, though. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out for Guilty Gear. I was really excited for this chapter. I gotta figure out the game that we're going to play next week in this time slot. Maybe I'll throw up a poll on Twitter and see what happens. He could probably play Beastars on his... Oh, probably. He is jazz. Here's the Discord. Here's my socials. And I think Romy was the only one who raided today. So we'll do a post-stream shout-out again. Who are we raiding? Let's take a look. GM Workshop is broadcasting right now. They're just starting the stream. If you don't know GM Workshop, he has a giant collection of minis, like 1,500 of them. We were on Robert Hartley's channel together for like a post-stream chat, and I really liked his stuff. I'll be streaming again this evening at 8 p.m. Pacific. We're going to be playing Guilty Gear Xrd. We're going to be watching the story mode for that. Damn straight goals. You can also catch me tomorrow, because I'm going to have Dead Aussie Gamer. I'm going to have Robert Hartley. I'm going to have Dreaded GM, Dingo, Felix, and my friend Sabrina on for a roundtable chat about world building at 7 p.m. Pacific. It is the biggest collection of GMs I've had on the channel, and I hope that people can make it for that. That'll be Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific, so what's that going to be? It's probably going to be like the morning of the 4th for people. I know that it's like noon Australian Eastern Standard Time. Anyways, give GM Workshop a big old shark attack for me. And I'll catch you guys later. I should probably actually log into their place. There we go. 4 a.m. Oof.